Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. A nice little Sunday video. I think this is quite an important video. We've had quite a lot of these important videos, but this seems very, very crucial to the future development of this blockchain. So I have got a proposal together, and this proposal is to more or less get the L1 team to stop what they're working on and simply develop a mobile station desktop app and extension. Fix what needs fixing before we move ahead any further. So I'm going to go through my proposal here. This is going to be going up at some point today. It will definitely be before this video comes out, so this video will likely follow up from that. Now, it is my humble opinion that the L1 team put everything on hold and provide a mobile station, desktop station and extension. This urgent focus is crucial in preventing the privatization of our fundamental necessity, our wallet, which is integrated into almost everything that we do. So for starters, proposal 11601's title, Terra Classic Infrastructure, is misleading. And as it pertains to Rebel Station infrastructure, I firmly believe that Terra Rebels and Rebel Station should be self-funded rather than relying on the community pool. They have already a functional node at 0.34% voting power, which is a starting point for funding themselves. Many active validators, members, projects and content creators within the LUNC community have been vocal about this issue. By developing our own mobile station, desktop station and extension, we can avoid paying a staggering amount of 484 million LUNC, which is equal to £34,000, almost, if we round that up, that's £35,000 a quarter to maintain something that is actually costing no more than $300 to $400 a quarter. Although there will be an initial setup cost for the necessary equipment that we need, which will probably be in the range of about £4,000 to £8,000, right? I'm putting everything in pounds because I'm from Britain, That is an initial setup cost. Once we get that, it's done, right? After that, you're just paying the internet cost. Honestly, if you want to add in the power cost, then yeah, go for it. It's literally it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So I'm going to keep going with this. So like I was saying, right, we can reduce this to $300 to $400 a quarter and we'll need that equipment. But after that, it's just, it's that monthly internet fee, nothing more, nothing less. Implementing this plan is going to significantly reduce the current expenditure of £34,000 to a much more reasonable range of $300 to $400 per quarter. By taking control of our own infrastructure, we can save a substantial amount of resources whilst ensuring our operational costs remain manageable. Utilising these additional resources, we could allocate them towards various important areas. One such area would be establishing an L2 team dedicated to supporting and maintaining a governance-controlled mobile station, desktop station, extension developed by our L1 team, ensuring compliance with governance procedures. It's not rocket science at this point. We could also allocate resources towards on-off ramps, enabling seamless integration with external systems and facilitating the flow of assets onto and off the platform. Furthermore, invested in a dedicated marketing team that would help enhance the visibility and promote adoption of our platform. To prioritize security and reliability, allocating resources for a CertiK audit and comprehensive security testing of the blockchain infrastructure would be highly beneficial. I think everybody can agree on that at this point. We've had multiple different bad actors working on this blockchain and no security audits. This would ensure a robust and trustworthy platform for users, current users and future users. Additionally, establishing an USTC test environment would provide a valuable tool for understanding the step-by-step repeg process and generating accurate second-hand data for proof of concept purposes. This is going to significantly improve our chances of successfully onboarding with exchanges and attracting further interest from stakeholders. By strategically allocating these extra resources, we can enhance our overall infrastructure security, market presence, and understanding of platforms, all from just simply making that one-time spend of 4 to 8k. It's really not rocket science. We're also currently confronted with a further crucial issue, and that's the concentration of voting power among a few validators who reap the benefits of the blockchain without reciprocating meaningful contributions. This unbalanced situation fosters an unsustainable take-take relationship that unfortunately can lead to the abuse of voting power and the role of validators. It's imperative that we address this matter promptly. We must strive to establish a more equitable and sustainable ecosystem, encouraging validators to actively engage and contribute to the network's development. It's vital. Their participation in off-chain initiatives, community building efforts, and the provision of value-added services can help rectify the current imbalance. Moreover, promoting transparency and accountability within the validator community is crucial. Regular audits, performance evaluations, and robust governance mechanisms can help mitigate instances of voting power abuse and validator role misconduct. By fostering an environment where validators are actively involved, reciprocating contributions, and held accountable, we can help restore balance and strengthen the integrity of our governance module. So obviously we've got some things here at the bottom as to what the yes vote means, what an abstain vote means, what a no vote means. I've put NA on no with a veto because I believe you should only no with a veto something which is seriously out of line or is like a dead scam. Now, we're putting this on Commonwealth. Commonwealth is mostly run by people that are seen as, in my eyes, bad actors. I don't know what's going to happen with this. They could flag it, they could do anything, it could just get buried. But what I'm hoping is we put this up after the Terra Rebel situation passes, whatever happens, I'm going to put this up afterwards. The reason why is because ultimately we're going to get to the next quarter and they're going to try this again, and we need to get a system in place so they can't do this again. It's obvious now to me that validators are either not paying attention, not doing what they should be doing, or they're simply selling their voting power. What it seems to me is there's a huge centralization of voting power with those who are actually building on Luna. It's absolutely insane, right? And they just don't care about their voting power. This could be being paid off. 34,000, almost £35,000 is a lot of money. You can pay a lot of bribes off. You can do a lot with that money. £800 of that money is likely enough to actually run that infrastructure that they've got. Instead, they're just simply ripping off the community. I'm absolutely disgusted to see that, someone like Allnodes has just gone and voted yes. It's absolutely insane that these validators, especially the top validator in the community, has not even bothered to go and speak with the L1 team and say to them, are you guys developing a mobile station? What's going on with you? Do you need to consistently keep paying for the upkeep of this? Because this is what I'm thinking as a validator that's doing what he's supposed to do. I'm thinking about this, this huge outgoing that we just don't need to pay. Allnodes has simply just gone, yeah, you know what, no worries, we'll just pay that and keep drying out the community pool. We're going to be left with 9 million LUNC folks. It's time for change. If I have to be the bull in the China shop at this time, I'm going to be the bull in the China shop. This is going up. If it passes, I'm going to 100% ensure. I know the L1 team are going to follow procedure like they always do, because that's what they do. They follow governance laid out proposals that pass. That's their job. That's what we pay them to do. We don't need to keep paying for the rental cost of this system. Folks, slap a comment down, slap a like, drop a sub if you haven't already, tell your grandmas, get everybody involved. This is really important. The long-term health of this blockchain, if you want all of those things that I've spoken about plus more, we need funding. Projects need funding. So many different things need funding. We've spoken about, L2 teams, on-ramps, off-ramps, marketing teams, all of these cool things. Well, let's do it. Let's get funding away from where it doesn't need to be. Let's get it where it needs to be. And, things can change. My best bit of advice for people right now, and I've always been someone that has stuck by this whole spread your delegations, support the validator that you believe is the one that is doing the most, that's building on the blockchain, is, fighting the good fight and actually being outspoken and questioning things and stuff like that. Things have to change, but that change starts with people like you. Folks, Have a really nice Sunday. Sorry for this kind of video. I think it's crucial. There's a tweet going out with all of this in. Like I said, all of this should be up by the time this video goes out, folks. None of this is financial advice. It's all for educational purposes only. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao!